Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 3 homeschool myths debunked. So if you want to see this, stick around. This video is in collaboration with Wendy over at Plan Prep Pray. Wendy has a ton of great homeschool and mom content over at her channel. She likes to do schedules and routine. She has a big, beautiful smile, and I know you guys will just love her. I will put a link in the description box for Wendy's channel, along with the link for the playlist with all the other moms inside this collab. So make sure to check the description box when you're done watching this video. If you are new here or you're coming over from one of the other moms' channels, hello, I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Sarah. I'm a homeschooling mom to 5 kids, ages 10, 6, 4, 3, and 1. Sometimes I forget their ages. I'm like, how old are they? I don't know. And on this channel, I share content on homeschool, motherhood, DIYs, and faith. So if you like content like that, make sure to subscribe below and make sure you hit the bell as well so that you will be notified every time a new video comes out. So let's just jump right into this. The first myth that I am going to debunk is no socialization. My kids will have no socialization. This is completely wrong. In the homeschool world, there are co-ops. You can put your kids in sports while you do homeschooling, church events and just different events, and even at the park where there's other homeschooling moms bringing their kids to the park, play dates with your friends. And to tell you the truth, my 10-year-old and probably all the rest of my kids have better social skills than I did at their age. I mean, my 10-year-old, anytime we go to the park, he's got like 3 new friends. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this kid is so social. Like, how did he get like this? Because I am a pretty shy person, believe it or not. I am pretty shy and kind of to myself type of person. So to watch my son be so outgoing is amazing. And even my other kids are like this as well. Like, they find a new friend to play with at the park or whatever the case may be. I mean, if you have a Y membership, you meet people at the YMCA. And yeah, so that is just a complete myth. Like, homeschoolers are not weird and they are very social. Like I said, all of my kids are social. Any of the other homeschooling kids that I know from my friends, they are all social as well. So this is just a complete lie. You don't have to go to an actual school to have social skills. So that just makes me laugh altogether that this is even a myth. And I feel like because my kids are home together and they're all different ages, not only do my kids know how to interact with kids their own age, but they know how to interact with kids who are younger than them, older than them, and with adults. Because, I have play dates with my friends and stuff, so my kids are around other adults. And we're not really at the stage in life where we have done co-ops, but I know a ton of people that do co-ops, and so they're getting a variety of age groups inside of a co-op. The second myth that I'm going to debunk is that you need a lot of money to homeschool, when in reality, all you really need is a library card and a pencil and paper, and maybe a computer and a printer would be nice as well. A computer would be nice, but you don't absolutely need it. You could just go to the library and use their computer, but the library is full of books. And you can print things out at the library, so you don't need a ton of money. And if you needed a couple worksheets, you could go on there. I also know a ton of free resources that you can use, or really inexpensive. The Good and the Beautiful, for example, has levels 1 through I think 5 language arts totally for free on their website. And they even have a free science unit that you could download too as a PDF, and then you could print it out at the library, or if you had a printer at home, print it out at home and do it that way. Also, a completely free website is Easy Peasy. I think it's called All-in-One Easy Peasy, and it's a complete curriculum all done online, completely free. Also, I have found curriculums at thrift $10. You can also go on Facebook Marketplace or online and look for used curriculum, so it's not as expensive, but it really doesn't have to cost a lot of money. And one tip that I have, so say you do kind of want to get a couple things that may be a little bit pricier. One thing that I personally do is I wait for our taxes to come in and I use our taxes. Another thing I like to do is I purchase things throughout the years. So it's not like I'm buying a huge chunk of things that's going to cost me so much money. But in reality, you don't even need a ton of stuff to homeschool your kids. You don't need math manipulatives. You could use some pasta or some beans to count. Another great spot to check for some tools to add into your homeschool is the Target dollar spot. I have found a ton of great stuff there, like geography cards. I have found like these little cubes with numbers on them. I mean, you can find a ton of stuff during back to school. And the third and final myth that I'm going to debunk is I'm not qualified or I'm not smart enough to homeschool. Let me tell you, I'm just gonna throw myself under the bus here and tell you that I was actually in special ed classes. Yes, I was in special ed classes, and I am totally capable of teaching my children. You know, a lot of the times kids have a hard time learning because they're just not interested in the subject. And that's one of the fun parts about homeschooling is, yes, they still have to learn things that maybe they're not going to be interested in, but you can also try to teach them things that they're interested at the time so that they'll retain more information. And not only that, but curriculums are meant to be a tool to help you educate your child. A lot of the curriculums I have actually tell you exactly what to say to your child. So you don't have to know it all. And then what's cool is you get to learn alongside your child. I have learned so much from homeschooling my kids. All right, guys, so those were the 3 homeschool myths that I debunked today. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to check out the description box for Wendy's channel and for the playlist of all the other moms doing this collab. If you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe below and don't forget to hit the bell so that you're notified every time a new video comes out. All right, guys, have a blessed day.